Alright, good morning. I'm gonna try and make another video again. I know I've been slacking. I have some stuff for videos that I just haven't really done anything with. It's not really that exciting. I might do it, but today is the last drift event of the season for us up here in Alaska. So I got the truck loaded to the trailer. Got the Supra loaded in the trailer. Spares. I just outfitted this trailer for, you know, the bench, toolbox, tire carrier. It's coming along. But yeah, let's head out to Alaska Raceway Park and kill some tire. Hopefully kill some tire. It's about a 50-50 chance of it being just wet all day. Hopefully we get some runs in the dry because I changed a couple things on my car. I put a front sway bar on. I went with a 430 LSD instead of my 373 full lock. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that does. This is the worst part for him.
I gotta leave you, Boost. I gotta leave you at home while I go have fun. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Oh yeah.
We out here. It's wet, but cars are sliding. I've done a couple runs. I forgot the GoPro, of course, but car's feeling good. It's obviously wet, so there's not really much effort, I guess. Just did a tandem run with Trent, this 240, and it went really well. So I'll line up, but this time I'll remember to bring you guys along.
All right, I got you guys mounted on my helmet now, and we'll wait our turn here, but we'll go for a run here pretty soon.
Okay, well that was short-lived. I got up to grid and my throttle pedal stopped working, so get to figure that out now. Alright, you good to go, buddy?
That was sick. Bro, your car. Like how much of it is just that you're a good driver and how much of it is that it's set up really nice. Because like you can feel, I don't know, you get in Cabell's car and you can feel that he's a good driver and then it's a shit box.
Right.
Woo-ha.
Maybe flicked it in a little too hard for the lack of angle.
Lack of angle and lack of grip.
Is it?
Dude, the fucking initiation feels so sick, bro. I'm
Dude.
just diving in and then just getting right there.
Dude, right now, like as it's getting grip, it's getting better and better on that initiation.
It's fucking fun, bro. I think in the rain was harder to get close.
Yeah.
To get close in the rain, it's fucking tough. So now I think it made us better.
I'm excited to see what the chase is like. I haven't done the chase since it started drying up.
Oh, it's so sick at the beginning. Yeah, I was on your shit for a while there.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna spin out right there, so I backed down
Which spot?
on the very last corner. Well,
Oh yeah. Dude, that's where it gets slick. It gets wet again in that corner.
Yeah, I seen you. And then at this one, I seen you going for the cone, so I got out of it.
I thought I was gonna get him finally.
it's a few days later because I forgot to film any kind of outro or update or anything. So I think there's part where I mentioned that my throttle pedal stopped working. I plugged the computer in, checked everything out, and all my analog inputs were going crazy. Everything was just glitching out. Traced it back to the ECU and was thinking there was an issue with that, and then all of a sudden it started working fine again. So I'm thinking maybe it got warm. It sits behind the dash, back in the glove box cubby. I don't really have any good light right now. But after doing the cage, I didn't have the ducting to this door passage. So it's just kind of like dumping heat in behind the dash. So I'm thinking / hoping that it just, the ECU got hot and it just needed some time to cool down. Because after that, I left the glove box lid off. I didn't run any heat and it ran great all day. So I'm thinking that was probably the case. But over the winter, I might send the ECU in to get it checked out anyways, just for a little bit of peace of mind. But besides that, the car did awesome. Like I mentioned, I have these ugly wheels on just so I could clear the sway bar. And obviously I was still rubbing the sway bar a little bit. I'm playing with some fitment stuff, but I might even work some kind of other sway bar out this weekend or this winter. But having a front sway bar made a huge difference, as well as the 430 rear gears and the LSD instead of full lock had a ton of grip. This thing was just feeling phenomenal, the best it's ever felt. So now it's wintertime. We're done with drift season. Well, wintertime. It's just drift season's over and it's about to be wintertime. This thing's filthy from the drift event. Don't mind that. But I think it's about time to do some more tear down on it once the snow falls and start playing with things again. There's not really a whole lot I want to change on the chassis now. But I mean, pull it all apart, bolt check it while the winter's here and stuff. Maybe make the subframes look pretty. That's kind of been on my mind. Because if they were all powder coated nice and everything, just be kind of cool. And I don't really have a whole lot to do to it this winter, so might as well do something. I feel like there was something else I was going to say about it. I have a bunch of random videos that I started but didn't really finish, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about those. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded because I don't really finish videos because I don't think they're that interesting. So maybe I'll put something together just to do something with the stuff I've recorded. And I mean, obviously I've done some stuff not recorded, like doing the hard lines for the wastegate boost reference, doing a direct mounted fuel pressure regulator and hard lining that in. So I got rid of the pressure regulator back there. And you know, just I've been doing little things, nothing real exciting, but I think it's time I start taking you guys back along for stuff like this. But anyways, thanks for watching. Won't be drifting again for another like 7 months. So, you know, guess it's work season. All right, see you guys.